What an absolutely gorgeous day once again. There's no breeze, there's no clouds, it's glorious. Absolutely amazing. So I've got the Anfibio down here today on the Sussex coastline. It's going to be a spring tide, so the tide's going to be at a very, very low point in just over 2 hours time. So I'm going to hit the shingle to start with, and then we'll head down and do some wet sand, and I'll go right down to that structure there. That's Eastbourne Pier, and yeah, hopefully we can get some goodies out and about there. I'm Adam, this is my metal detector, and that's a beach. Welcome to D-Tekt Sussex. Okay, so I'm just going to get myself set up for the beach now. I'm doing shingle first, so it'll be dry stuff to start with. Let's get the machine on. This is the third time I've been out with this machine. It's brand new to me, really. I'm still learning it, very much learning it. So let's have a little look. I'm going to have a play, I think, in 3-tone today on the dry stuff. I'll change the settings for the wet sand later. Gain, no idea. Let's go up to 18, see what happens. And now frequencies. I've been doing a little bit of looking into the frequencies, and I think I'm going to stick with 14 today. I've been using it up in 20, which is good for sort of gold and sort of large thin coins and a few sort of different conductivity small coins. Whereas, oops, there we go. Oh, hang on, wrong button. There we go. I said I'm new to the machine. There we go. So 14 is a bit more general purpose. So I think we'll try it in 14 today and see how that goes. I'll do a little ground balance off camera. Otherwise, let's get cracking. Okay, first target coming up pretty solid 30-31. Could easily be a ring pull, but could also be a coin, so we'll give that a little go. Slightly fuzzy around the edge perhaps. Leaning ring pull, but we'll see. Yep, can see it there. Okay, first find, ring pull, onward. Okay, so when you're down the beach, you do tend to find things that people have left behind. And sometimes you wonder how they managed to leave them behind. Because I've just found myself a pair of pants. You'd think you'd notice, wouldn't you? Yeah. Moving on. Okay, so I've come down to the wet sand now. Not an awful lot going on the shingle, so I'm going to move the machine down to beach mode. Now, don't take anything I do with this machine as a tip or a trick. As I say, I'm still very, very new to it. Settings gain, leave it on 70, see what happens. And frequency, yep, leave that on 14. I'll do another ground balance off camera, but that's what I'm running for now. Let's see how we do down on the sand. Okay, so first signal down here on the wet sand. Early to mid 50s, slight bounce to it, but not much. It's down in the clod. Should be down clod down in the sand here. Should be down here somewhere. There it is. We'll get it in a minute. Oh, come on, where are you? Ah, I think you got it. I think I found it. And if it is, with a little bit of aluminium. Never mind. Onward. Okay, right down by the water's edge now. And you can see I'm a few bays away from the pier, so I'm not going to dilly-dally down here too much. I'm going to do some zigzags along here, see what I can find. If I can find a line where things are settling, I'll walk along that. Otherwise, I'm just going to slowly make my way down to the pier. Looking at the time, the extreme low tide is going to be at 1.5 hours, so I'm going to pace myself and hit that pier in about 1.5 hours time, and yeah, see what we can find on the way. On we go. Okay, next signal coming up, just here. A little bit jumpy, we've got some 60s, 50s. Not too bad a sound, so let's give that a little dig, see what's there. It does seem to be settling a little bit in the 50s and 60s now, a bit more. Definitely a stronger signal. Okay, so I found it. It's in here, although the signal is scratchy a bit more now. It's a lot higher in pitch. And it is, by the look of it, a hot rock. Yeah, hot rock. So these are rocks which are high in mineralisation, which just give off really nice signals. Oh no, no, I take it back. No, that's got something in there. That's got something in there. I take it back. Wow, that is actually really heavy. Alright, well, I have no idea what it is, but if you know, let me know. That is going to weigh my bag down, isn't it? Beautiful. Cool. Onward. Okay, not much biting on the wet sand so far, but I am now getting quite close to the pier. About 45 minutes from the lowest point of the tide, and I can just see some rocks coming out from the waves. So the tide normally gets around about this kind of level, or slightly higher under normal tides. So under spring tide it should go out a fair bit more. Yeah, let's get down to those rocks and see what we can find. Okay, so I've been down on these rocks now for about 15-20 minutes. All the signals I seem to be getting are in the high 90s. So just rusty iron. Not had any decent signals so far. So still looking. Still plenty of ground to cover It's only about 10 minutes now until the tide's at its lowest point, so I've got to try and make this quick, so it's going to start coming in very quickly otherwise. Yeah, but we'll keep going. Onward. Okay, most promising signal so far. Rusty ring coming up early 80s. Yeah, lovely. Now you can see I'm just down by the pier now. Just gone underneath it. There's that first set of rocks I was playing with over there. Now I'm over here. Let's see what I can find on this side. But the tide is just on the turn now, so I need to be fairly quick and cover as much ground as I can. So onward. Okay, first coin of the day is a rusty 1p. Boo. Onward. Alright, this is a strange one. I haven't recorded any live digs recently just because there's a lot of well, rubbish signals coming through, but I found this one. It's just coming up mid to late 50s. If you can see, just in there, there's a coin. It's a bit battered. I suspect it's a 2p. But yeah, it's sort of lodged in this hardened clay. I don't know if I can get it out or not. Yeah, it's tearing. That's definitely a 2p. You can see it's coming apart. I would have had a an iron core, steel core. Definitely some better days. Onward. Okay, so I've got a signal here. It's about 70 and it's about there, but I've also got a little bit of metal here and some wire. Now I think I'm probably looking at some fishing paraphernalia. Yeah, I reckon that's probably the remains of a fish hook. So yeah, probably a fishing weight. Let's see if we can get it out. Wow. Oh, let's see if we can find some water. Wash that off then. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, I can see a fishing weight there. Okay, I can't see any existing hooks on it apart from that one on the end there. So I think we're okay. That's a nice looking fishing weight, look at that. Cool, well I'll detangle that a bit more. I'll pop it in the pouch. Oh hello. People we meet on the beach, eh? Great stuff. Onward. Okay, so I've gone to the end of the rocks now. The tide is on its way in, so there's quite a bit of wet sand just up the beach there. So I'm going to start hitting that, do a few bays and head back the way I came. Yeah, let's see what's up there. Okay, on the wet sand, and I've got a signal here coming in 32.33, nice and strong. Let's have a look, see what it is. Still there, just over to the left of where I scooped. There we go, it's out. Over that side of the spoil. Let's have a little look. Put this down. Okay, detectors on the scoop. Pinpointer. And let's see what we've got. Oh, very exciting. We have a ring pull. Didn't even pick it up. There we go. Onward. Okay, very bouncy, up in the 70s. Bottle top. Onward. Okay, so I've just come up onto the dry stuff just to finish off. Do a little bit up here. I had a signal here, it's coming up 40, 41, nice and strong. And it is exactly what you'd expect for that number. There it is. 20p. Yeah, first spendable of the day. 2000 on the date, nice and shiny one. There's the Majesty here. There's the back. Onward. Okay, come up in the late 70s, exactly what you'd expect again. We've got a 1p piece. That's an oldish one, 84. Yeah, 1984. 1p. Onward. Okay, next one coming up, just underneath the pier now. It was bouncing around the 40s. It was a little more bouncy than I'd like, but let's have a little look. Looks like a 10p to me. Yeah, 10p, a little on the rusty side, but I think that's spendable. Yeah, 2001. Superb. 10p. Onward. Alright, next one coming up, late 60s, so I think it's another coin. Yep, there it is. Probably a pound coin, those numbers. Yep, that's a pound. Looks like an old style pound actually. Yep, that's an old style pound. Very hard to read the detail on it, but should be able to bank that, hopefully. Get a little clean when you get home. There we are. Very much worse for wear pound coin. Onward. Oh, I don't know where these are all coming from today. Another old style pound coin. 2007. Coin of the pound variety. On we go. So I had a lot of fun in the sun down here by the beach today, hunting around the pier in the spring tide. Did some rocks, did some wet sand, and did some coin shooting on the shingle as well. So nice and varied hunt. The Anfibio performed really, really well. A little chattery around the pier with the iron signals, but you'd expect that with that kind of a pier, that kind of a structure. But absolutely silent as a mouse for the rest of the hunt. But when you hit something, you know you've got a target. It really, really does let you know. And on the sand scoop, I was a little bit concerned with the sand scoop. Today's the first time I've used it on shingle properly, and I was a little bit concerned because it's got this thin end and the point on the front that it might not be up to it, but nope, it really handled the shingle, even the big stuff, really, really well. So let's have a closer look and see what I've managed to find today. So there's the tat box. A few little bits in the tat box here. We've got bottle tops, rusty coins, rusty ring, a few ring pulls. So yeah, nothing much to write home about there. We've got this really big rock. I thought it was a hot rock to start with, but we've got this large metal object embedded into it. So yeah, any ideas what that might be? let me know. A fairly intricate fishing weight here, nice big lead weight, little locking mechanism on the bottom for these metal spikes. No dangerous hooks on there luckily, just a couple of little rusty bits on the end, and this, whatever this is, not sure, a little bit on the end, not had one of those before. And then we've got our coins, so a little bit of coin shooting at the end of the day. And we've got penny, 2p, couple of 10p's, 20p, couple of pound coins. So that's 1, 2, 43, £2 and 43 pence. That's not bad for a fun morning out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. That means you'll get a video in your subscriptions list from me every single week. And if you think your friends will enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit the share button as well. Have a fantastic week, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Take care.